We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Purdy off the play fake. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy from the gun. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 21 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete downfield to James. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the 2nd half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the end around with Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The deception there pays off to perfection. 14 yards on the fake punt and a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go play action here. Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Purdy now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Purdy on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious this decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Touchdown, Giants. Wandale Robinson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to get this next drive started, the New York offense at the line. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up. And they work this well upfield across the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They certainly probably had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success. Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Rolling to his left. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
57 to Mike. 19 Wyatt. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Are you getting?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 40. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. play there getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side.
The extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And this one is incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Check Mike 57. Mike Mustang 19.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 30 yards there.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
On first down, Purdy. Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Let's go, defense.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He finds Kittle going across the field. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Get that ball. Hey, check Mike 57. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Mike 57.
Now Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Ray McCloud in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Gold with the extra. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Second down, here's Barkley again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's McCloud from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Julian Love. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
2nd and 1 from the 2. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football. Power football.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd and 7, Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
And if we go back to the last series, remember, their coverage allowed them to get a turnover in the last drive, a takeaway, and that helped contribute to a sack on this one. I think maybe this quarterback's a little bit hesitant. Last time he turned it over, now he sees his zone coverage a little bit slow to get rid of the football.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? Able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now Jones. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Samson Abukum. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check, watch 54.
Jones now on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Here's Jones throwing on fourth down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Hey, alert three, alert three.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Purdy. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The offense on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Being chased out left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Let's go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Purdy. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A looming decision to make on the conversion. Down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. Touchdown. George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This one fielded at the 5. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
And, partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Jones throwing on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. All day, every day, any day. Big edge.
Here's Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Now Jones. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on third down and move it closer.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it.
To throw is Jones. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now Jones. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
I got you. Bang.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Mike 60 Mavericks. Who that? Hey, what's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Gano's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Aaron Robinson.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You gonna take. You got 18 running.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants.
Well, Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon, because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So that's